Alright, we are back. Sorry, I was figuring out what the names of these gates are. Come on, stream, pick up already. There we go.
Valravn, ancestor of the seas and master of the rivers. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on humans. From earth to Valravn and defeated in battle to battle his mark. The gate to Hellblade cannot be opened without it.
So, illusion and fire.
Was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark and dread. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Yeah, I'm missing stones. I'm missing 2 stones. Alright, we gotta go back. Let's go find these last 2 stones before we keep pushing on. We've got 2 stones within the fire gate somewhere. We haven't really begun this much at all. There's one.
The Northmen say, at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surtur will lead them. Wherever he goes, flames will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Okay, we talked to her.
Senua. We each walk these lines, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see. But there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay, we need one more. It's not up here. I believe we grab that one. Oh, what's up here? Can you get up there? No. Okay, we did this one. This one's off to the right. Which one are we missing? We're missing N. Well, what looks like an N or an H. I don't know the actual runic name for it. Because there's another one over here. That one. Nope, can't climb. No climbing, no jumping. None of those. I already did that. There's nothing here. This is just that one. This one was here. Got you. Open the gate. Come through the gate. Come through the gate. Okay. Is there... Yeah, I think there is one in here somewhere. Ah!
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say, the frost giants and mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen fire certain to spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Well, that's a glitch. Not a glitch. I mean, you've opened the gate, but it should be open right now. Okay, you come back, you get... You can go up there. Okay, so that was the one I was missing. So I believe there's going to be 5 per entryway. The boss. Yep. Alright, now let's go back and get on with the game. Alright. Trigger this one while we walk. One more time. Yeah. 5. See, there's 2 there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Let me see, there's 1 set. 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets, 9, 10 sets all together.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Thor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
So what's the point of being over on that side? We will get there.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Like, is that me, or is it... I think that looks like something, but that could just be me. I mean, it's really good design. Yeah, there's no climbing whatsoever. Ian.
What's that? It's a door. Push it. funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. She tried. Begged. She pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
I feel like she's saying, don't die on us.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravn.
This is gonna drive me crazy because you can't climb on anything. I don't see a rope and I don't see a ladder. So how are you supposed to get up there? Because obviously, you know, looking at the markers, right? Like that's that one. That is the top one, which means you're looking down from up there. How do you get up there? Can't go that way. There's nothing, you can't climb. Can't go this way. There's nothing to climb. How do I get over there? Maybe if you looked through the fucking wall like an idiot. While you're here, start looking for another stone. Because there's like one per section so far. That's weird. That was it. You have, ta-da! Notice. That was the key, was walking through this gate. So this level is going to all be about walking through gates in order to see something that is unseen. Means now you gotta pay attention. Because if a gate opens one way, the gate's gotta open another way, right? so that's going to be the boss gate, probably. The mask face that way, which means that wall probably disappears more, because you're gonna have to get up there, right? Which means you're going to climb the roof. No, but that stairwell probably appears.
To break the seal, a line of ravens in the park of Valravn.
I think he may be pointing to the way. I think that's why he's pointing. Like, go through the gate. And the path will be shown. I like a little side step.
Those who make back are forever changed.
No lore stone. Means I'm missing something. There's got to be a lore stone here somewhere. How did I get there? Hoi, 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 hoi. Come on. There's a way to get over there. What are you missing? These. How do you get rid of these?
his brothers were killed, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood his son's seeds. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from the nostrils, and made them into stones.
She can't go in there. Valravn is dead. Find another route. Find a way. Go. Find your path.
I'm gonna fight here. That's for damn sure. What are you doing?
It's nearly over.
Fucking bullshit, dude. Get up. Get out of there. Jesus Christ. Fucking move. Get out! Fucking bullshit!
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Dude, why are you fucking... I don't know why she tries the shoulder button melee when you're not hitting the melee button.
Say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on a tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the walls below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learned them. Then he fell from the tree.
Do you know what it's like to leave behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers.
1, 2, 3.
Everything makes sense when you realize that you were never in a hurry in the first place.
This reminds us of the forest. Which forest? The wilds. She went to the wilds. She wanted to find her in the darkness. She thought she could be. Did she beat the darkness? No. It made a difference of much Drew's helped her. If it wasn't for Drew, she would be dead. She can't beat her in darkness.
Okay.
She wanted to marry the man. She came to beat her own darkness.
That makes 0 sense, but
She thought her curse.
good for you.
She thought she brought the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought she was everything.
So we'll try the other side first then.
Open it. Not from this side.
Hey, what's going on? Graphically, it may look like Horizon. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. It just came out about 11 p.m. my time yesterday, and so I wasn't staying up. I just started it this morning when I woke up. It's definitely not Horizon Zero Dawn. It plays nothing like Horizon Zero Dawn, but it does look pretty. It does look pretty. It's mainly a puzzle game. But yeah, it came out this morning. It was activated for everybody. A few other countries had it yesterday that they were streaming. And I'm going to play this all day. And then more than likely I'll end up finishing it up tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely a puzzle game, for sure.
They've gone.
The audio is pretty good.
They've gone. He's not helping. It's tricky.
Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods, she no longer felt fit for this world.
So these gates,
She almost gave in to the dark.
like this portion of the game, is all about walking through gates and mastering an illusion.
She She remembered her promise.
And you've got to line up all. You got to line up these icons with that icon on that gate, and the puzzles change depending on what you're actually doing. Post off? No, not at all. It is Nordic, so think like early Viking, and you are playing a mentally ill girl who is trying to save her loved one's soul, or at least bring his soul back from hell. And in doing so, that means you have to enter hell. And you are figuring out all the gates to get into hell currently. And I believe there's 8 or 9 gates to go through before you get there. Yeah, there we go.
Broke. The gate is open.
Yeah, so you'll see all these things hanging around, like, and in this portion you got to line them up to open the gate. But then to do all the collectibles, like, I don't know, man, it's really, I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. But as you can see, like, this bridge is unfinished. If I was to walk through that gate right there, what looks like a gate with the 2 trees and the skull hanging from it, that should make this reappear. Should, anyways. And there's all these, there's a collectible called Lore Stone. So let's see if we can... That, and it really is important depending on which way you walk through the gate. Sounds interesting. Have you fought enemies and how far? This is the second gate, and at each step there are enemies to fight, and then it's not really about combat. The combat's relatively weak in the game. It's just a kind of like a filler. But yes, there is combat, and I'm very early in the game. I've completed 1 gate, which was just short of 2 hours. It's billed at an 8-hour game, and I'm assuming that they are expecting you to do each segment in an hour. You know, once you get a hang of everything and you figure it all out, and if you're not playing for the collectibles and stuff, because the collectibles change how the game is played. Because some are easy to find, some are a little bit more tricky puzzle-wise. And I don't want to just leave without collecting all the puzzles. And it is a gorgeous game. I will give it that for sure. 100% on that. Okay. Let me open this gate. walking through that. Let me open this door. Because this means I bet you there's a lore stone up there looking at those steps. Yeah, there's no jumping, there's really no... Okay, so I gotta walk through so I could rebuild this. And then that will open the next thing. So if you stick around for a minute, we'll try and figure this portion out. Because I believe I gotta walk back through the gate that opened up this wall, right? Because this wall was blocked, and you'll see it get blocked in a second. Because I just opened a side door over here, right? So let us run across here. Now we see in there. And, okay, so did you notice that? See right ahead of us where you can walk through it, and now you cannot walk through it, right? Which means that top portion should be sealed again. And since I opened that side door, I can get back in there to climb up to get across. What's this? Ah, there's a lore stone right there. This lore stone.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded wonders.
So the lore stones are collectibles. They don't play an integral part of the game whatsoever. It's this game's version of a collectible. And the way you know you're going through the gate correctly, to activate it, you walk from behind the skull, like you're looking through the skull. And it will...
The ravens, they're gone. No. Seems to be. But where?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all.
And it's crazy, since there's no HUD,
And the cloak.
your right arm is actually your life indicator. Every time you die,
Until they consumed
your arm grows a little bit darker with rot.
before she knew it.
And when the rot reaches your head,
Her in its clothes.
it's game over. And this is a permadeath game, so when you die, all of your progress is also gone. And you have to start all over again, from scratch. That is my understanding. I've only died a couple of times. Obviously I'm not there yet, but I'm really hoping it's not complete death. I'm just hoping you have to restart from that gate entryway. But if it's a permadeath, that means all progress is lost. And it did say, like, all your progress is lost. But it is pretty. It is a pretty game. I'll give it that. It was only $30. Permadeath. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna fight. This is gonna be a boss battle. If I, because this room looks like the last room I had a boss battle. So you will see. You only have a few controls. They are, you have a fast strike, a heavy strike, a melee, evade, and block. As you can see, it's not very dense in terms of controls.
Overcome Valravn's final illusion to face it in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see darkness. We can fight it together.
Yeah, like this game really is supposed to have focused on mental illness and like psychosis. And so you'll see shit in the clouds, like shapes of faces in the clouds, and if you focus on them, like they'll talk. I saw like a shape of a face in a waterfall. Focus on it, like it also does a little bit of story. Yeah, they really tried to use the environment in order to help hone in on seeing illusions and or delusions. Okay, we're going to start on this far right side if we can. Yeah, the game was pretty cheap. It was like relatively cheap, I should say. Okay, so if we notice this, like we should see something change. There. So there's something going across that right there. See, there's something that came up. It looks like a bridge that we can walk across.
Tell me a story.
And so you could see that branch, right?
The tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent them to pay for her release.
And when we walk
But they took
through
his
the
gold,
gate the other
put him
way,
in chains, and held him for a day and a
it
night
should
without
disappear.
food or water.
So
Then they released him.
take that for what it's worth.
I don't know why.
So it actually does matter, like,
Upon his return, his father's
whether you're
armies
walking
and
through a
set
gate
fire to his home.
or not
His
for
father
this
burned
section,
to
because
death.
each
His
god
brother
has a
was
different
killed.
power, and right now you're
Escaped.
dealing with illusions.
Sorrow in his heart.
Thus, hence
His
the
father's
gates.
enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape.
Oh,
What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped
so I'm
forward.
guessing our goal is to get to that
Was
perch,
born.
right? So that way we can line up these symbols with the door. You can see that glowing thing. See the blue glow thing, or the white glowing thing. That matches the symbols, like that one right there.
You, Senua.
It's actually a raven's head,
I wish you could have seen my home.
and this particular god is all about ravens. And so I believe he will be a raven when... I think we're going to have to get across there, which means... I got it, so we'll probably have to go all the way across, drop that, so that we can get over there. and do something. See this, the plank? Not there, now it's there. And it's only there when you walk through the gate. So if we were to walk back through the gate, this plank would have disappeared. Okay, which means we're going to have to go back up there, remove that plank so we can get, if you notice, like all those twigs and stuff were on that tree, and I'm guessing they will disappear. Yep, see the path? Uncrossable, crossable. That plank is there. Removing that plank. So now that we've removed the plank that we got across to lower the bridge, now we can get up here again. Interesting. Yeah, dude, I really don't want to have to face that whole permadeath situation. I mean, I think it's really cool because the game is, you know, they build it as a AAA title. Oh, wow, nice. You definitely have to correct yourself, otherwise I'm guessing you'll fall off. The game is billed as a AAA title, half the time, half the price. So so they will give you, like, their thing is that they made you a AAA title. It's only supposed to be about 8 hours long, and so they only charged you about 30 minutes. I bet you that dude's going to pop up right behind you. He is right behind you. So yeah, if it's an 8-hour game, considering you know exactly what to do.
Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in.
How does the game look for you as you're watching?
Strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning your mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus. Focus.
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Oh, this is quick as fuck.
Surrounding her. She's going to lose.
Oh, why the fuck would you lunge in? Like a dumbass. Come on, fucking hit the dude. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, get out of there.
Remember the warrior tribes.
Ah! Come on, get the fuck up. Shit.
Focus is growing. It's coming back. Defend yourself. Focus is coming back. It's coming back.
Fuck.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I?
Holy shit, man. That was like the longest boss fight ever.
But not this time.
Jesus. That shit was like 10 fucking minutes. Whew.
The mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim.
Whew.
Hold it in your mind's eye.
That means I'm still missing some stones, some lore stones.
Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds.
See what I'm telling you?
Heard his stories of the North.
Like the audio in the game, I'm playing on surround sound, that's why you're probably getting an echo. But it's awesome. It's awesome. The audio, they did a really good job on the audio portion. Like I got rain to my left, you know, I got rain to my right, I got thunder and lightning and all that jazz. And these voices come out of, like, it depends on where you're at, because they don't come out of both speakers. They generally come out of one speaker, because only you can hear these voices. You know what I mean? Alright, so we've made it this far. Now we got to figure out, we're missing some lore stones. We just don't know where. Nice, man, that was sick. The combat is good, though. I noticed the game has no... It does not have any HUD. There's 0 HUD in the game. Your arm, that black shit on the character's right arm, you see how it's crawling up my forearm? That's called rot. And when the rot reaches your head, that's permadeath. And so every time you die, that rot gets a little bit more. And I think, if I'm understanding this correctly, the farther you get in the game, the rot automatically increases, little by little by little. I think. Either that or it recedes a little. But yeah, so that's your life indicator. Like, it doesn't grow in battle or any of that jazz. It's just like, if you die, rot takes more of your arm. And then you can try again from here. From wherever you died. It's crazy. It's pretty... Yeah, it's pretty tough in my opinion. You know, I don't think... Let me correct that. It's not that it's tough, but it definitely makes you think a bit more. Alright, we gotta figure out where this other lore stone is. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. But, once I find the lore stones that I am missing, I'm gonna create a stream for each gate that I have to go through, so that way it's a bit more like, if people just want to watch one gate, they could do that. Oh damn, so you have a limited time to finish the game and limited chance. I do not think it is limited time. Like, your time is unlimited, but I think the rot grows with each boss. Like you said, like, no one's played the game, you know what I mean, really? So there's no oh, there's a lore stone. So there's no definitive answer. Okay, this one is blue, which means I got it. I'm missing 1 lore stone. So you see that, I already did 1 gate, and I turned all those white. And the intro 3 or 4, but between each of these gates, there's a period. You see the dot? That separates which segment you're on. And I'm working on the one where it's all white, but I'm missing that S. So I gotta go back through here, find all the lore stones that I missed. And I missed 1 in this section. And it's that S one. So I gotta find it now. So I gotta run back through. The levels are relatively short, and I won't have anything to kill because you only come into a couple of enemies throughout the entire game. But you gotta find all these stupid lore stones now if you want to do the collectibles for the trophy, because you can platinum the game. The game does have a platinum trophy. Like right now, I have I have the trophies turned off. Trophy notifications turned off. They don't do anything. They're just Norris lore. That is it. What is this? I didn't see that one that I can recall. That's the one I was missing. So if you listen, I'll activate it in a second. But if you listen, each of these lore stones is literally that. It's like Norse mythology.
The Northmen say that Odin has 2 ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God. Senua, Like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory, if you are to succeed in your quest.
Alright, I'm back. So we're gonna run, find out where we gotta go. You notice there's like, Sam, gotta go eat. Hey man, I will be here all day. So this is the only thing I'm playing today. Since it just came out, I wanna finish as much of it as I can so that way I can hopefully finish the game either today or tomorrow. But yeah, come back, man. Kind of curious what the next boss brings. Because each zone is, each gate has different things going on with it. And we are going for the platinum trophy. That's why I'm spending time finding all the lore stuff. I just gotta find my way out of here. I'm like very lost. I feel like that's the way I went to get through the doors. I need to go back. All the way this way? I don't think this is the way. I don't think this is the way. That's where I gotta go. Boy. How do I get down there, man? Jesus. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay, how do I get rid of you things? Serious? Alright, where's... Gotta be... Here? Nope, that's not it. I need to be on that side of all these sticks still. I just don't get it. How do I get there on that side? Okay, if we came in this way, right? Came in, walked around, right? We went up those stairs. Boom, we saw first gate, which is to this, right? Come all the way across it. Nope, those still there. There's got to be something pointing to get rid of them. Like, where's there another gate? Or something. Oh, come on now. Uh-oh. Did you just... How the fuck are you even walking through these, man? Like... Okay, well that's not supposed to happen. Right? Yeah, dude, I'm like stuck. I don't know how to get back up at all. Like, this is where I came down, but you can't climb up it. So where the fuck am I supposed to go? Uh-oh. Where I just fell through the map. That's crazy. Alright, well I gotta restart this anyways. I'm gonna restart the stream. Obviously I have to. Yeah. Go to the main menu. Let's see. Oh, I'm guessing you were never meant to go. Yeah, dude, I'm guessing not. Like, that craziness. Okay. So I gotta go, so there's no, like, fast way back to the main area, right? So you end up, is this the boss? All the gates open this way. Okay, so if I go this way... Can't go that way. Wow. They're just gonna make this difficult. Do you lose? No, because it should have saved. Like that little rotating circle is their automatic save icon. So they do save your progress as you go along. Yeah, I haven't died completely yet, so I can't tell you. Okay. Okay, let me make sure. This will be a fast way to tell if it saved it.
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens, Their
Okay.
names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things.
I just don't know how to get out of here. Like, there's no fast way to get back to. They don't make a very. They don't make a way to just go straight back. Like, you got to figure out the puzzles in reverse, which is a bitch, man, because this thing had like 100 puzzles. So it's like I did all this to unlock this gate to keep going forward. Right? We kept going, we kept going. We did all this. Maybe this is the entry. Okay.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at
And so if you hang around for about 3 more minutes, I'll show you pretty much where you spawn into the game.
shifting
So you don't have access to a map? No, there is no map. Yeah, there's no map. This is the menus. This is it, man. Yeah, I have photo mode turned off right now because when I started the very first stream, I couldn't get out of photo mode. Like, I think I think right now there's a glitch with it, with photo mode that prevented me from going back into game mode. And so I turned it off so that way I don't accidentally activate it while I'm playing. So I'm definitely going to come back through and take more photos. I've already posted some screenshots on my Twitter, but they're just regular screenshots, not photo modes. Like here, see that? Like, it looks like a face, and so I'll activate it. But it'll change into a rock.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the world as a vine standing together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the mud.
So when you came in, when the game starts, you're in a paddle boat going through the river as they're showing like kind of the intro credits. You know, they show you who the producers are, the art director, the music director, so forth and so on, because it's a very small crew that made the game. I think it's like 70 people, maybe 120 people. So they show you all that at the very front as you're paddling through a river. You'll end up ditching your boat, and you'll go through the basics of like how to move as you make your way up through the forest area. They'll show you a little bit of the platforming so you get used to how to platform. And then you'll have your first basic introduction to the puzzles. And then that's kind of where the game starts. Okay, so I've gotten everything everywhere I've gone so far. and you make through the first small puzzle, which is nice and all. Nice introduction. It's the game's way of introducing you, but you end up walking
You may
in
cross
here.
the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
You end up walking into this room from, I think, a cave entrance. I think it's a cave entrance. Yeah. You end up walking in from here, right? Through this cave. It's much brighter right now. But, so yeah, you'll come through here. You'll end up in here. And you're presented with those two doors are closed. And you meet that male voice that you were just hearing. You're introduced to who that is. And you notice this gate. Like, I can now go in this gate. But, because I completed both of those. So both of those are like the introductory bosses. You know what I mean? They introduce you to the basics of combat in there, and so forth and so on. And now I can proceed forward.
Open the gate. No, don't. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross it. Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Oh. They gave him a blood eagle.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left in tears to smother your fury and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.